In about 5 minutes, you're not going to recognize me at all.
No one's gonna know it's you. Nobody. No one's gonna know.
Makeup artist Nicole Braun about to awaken the dead, transforming me into an eerie Halloween ghoul.
I'm gonna sketch out everywhere that I want to paint white.
Body painting, a hobby of Nicole's. Only recently turning professional, and still it's just a side job, working out of her home in Nashua.
I mostly paint myself for fun.
Her work is an Instagram hit and part of a new trend, Halloween glam. Her social media page blows up after she posts her creepy characters. Each one of these Halloween spirits is Nicole. She paints herself. The paintbrush takes Nicole to dark places she doesn't dare enter away from the makeup mirror.
Believe it or not, I hate scary movies. I've never been in a haunted house. I went to one once. I cried in line, never went in. I don't know what it is. Every time I paint something, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be really pretty. And it turns out super scary.
Uh-oh. Should I be worried?
So I think the base color, I'm gonna paint you pink. And then
I'm beyond the point of no return. At the mercy now of Nicole's talented hands.
all right, I'm gonna go over your eyes now.
The 24-year-old had no formal training. She's self-taught, dabbling in makeup since she was a kid.
I've been playing with makeup since I was in like the 5th grade. My poor dad, I used to take a bag of makeup to school, and I would come home with like bright blue eyeshadow, red lipstick, Mimi from like Drew Carey. That's what I used to look like in the 5th grade. I mean, not as bad, but that's what I used to do.
She's still dabbling and experimenting.
I usually just sit down, and I have a bunch of just like white eyeliner pencils, and I'll just start drawing on myself, and then something just happens. Most of the time, I don't really have an idea of what I'm gonna do. I just sit down.
Her inspiration hits her, when else? In the dark of night.
Usually between like 1 in the morning to like 4 or 5 in the morning. I would go to work, come home at like 1:30, and then just paint until I was done. Take a couple pictures, shower, go to bed.
The makeup is all water-based, so comes off quickly and easily. Good to know.
Yeah, blue will look good. We'll add some blue.
Nicole doesn't just stick to painting your face. She'll use your neck and chest to create illusions, like this big-mouthed creature.
I just outlined like above my lip as like my top lip, and then I brought it down onto my chest as if it was my bottom lip, and then you just fill everything in with black paint. Those are the pictures that people look at and they think it's so hard. That took me 20 minutes to do.
My transformation taking about an hour and a half, from human to glitzy skeleton.
All right, I think we're done.
The final touch, a wig. So, are you ready? Or maybe I should ask, am I ready?
1, 2, 3. Oh my God! I've never had anything like this done before. I cannot believe the transformation. I don't even know that's me.
Let's see if my 3-year-old nephew recognizes me.
Hi, Lucas.
He doesn't seem quite so sure.
Lucas, I'm a skeleton. Is it scary?
Yeah, you're going.
Scary and unrecognizable. The perfect Halloween costume.
I really like it. I think it's fun.
Nicole's artistry extends beyond monster makeup. She beautifies brides and pageant contestants too. But Halloween is her moment to shine, fusing spooky looks with a little glitter and glow.